70年前，温哥华中华学生足球队扬威绿茵场，多次战胜强队，凯旋而归。在最艰难的时刻，不仅提升了整个华人社区的士气，也都从某种程度上改善了主流社会对华人的偏见。那么，今年年初 ，BC 体育名人堂授予夺得1933年 BC 足球内陆杯的中华学生足球队体育先驱的荣誉。历史学家指出，华人球员逆境拼搏、挑战不平的精神，对于新民来说仍有启发。我来看系列专题报道的最后一集。在加拿大土生土长的 Jennifer Yip 正在 BC 大学就华裔家人的历史进行研究。当了解到中华学生体育会足球队这段历史的时候，他用惊喜来形容自己的心情。
The usual storyline of Chinese Canadian history is that we were always victims at the hands of Caucasian people or at the hands of the government. And to actually have a story like the Chinese student soccer team where we're not victims but we're just equals, it does make me very happy to see that there's stories like this.
不仅如此 ，Jennifer Yip 还发现，当时的英文媒体的报道也都对中华学生足球队给予客观报道，甚至表现出尊敬。
They were quite respectful, and it was sports reporting, so it was like this happened, this happened. They didn't bring so much ethnicity as a reason for the way they played. It was just that they were very good at soccer. So that was very equal.
And the Vancouver province said they were always an entertaining team side to watch in action as they played the game cleanly from start to finish. And I think that is an important legacy because not only were they skilled, but they were willing to play by the rules, play fair, play clean in the face of great adversity.
A lot of the Vancouver teams, the white teams they were playing, they often weren't so sportsmanlike. They were rough, they were dirty. The Chinese students were the opposite. They were very fair, they were very sportsmanlike. They played a very clean game. They were gentlemen.
对此，体育历史学家 Fred Hume 有同感，并认为中华学生足球队从某种程度上改变了主流社会对华人的偏见。
Certainly among most people anyway, maybe not everybody, but most people, there was an understanding and a connection developed as a result of this team.
展现华人的自强和自尊，发出平等的诉求，这也正是中华足球队队员们的心声所在，这也都成为球队获胜巨大的精神力量。
The team itself felt that pressure. They knew every time they played that everybody was watching them, that if they lost, that people would say, well, of course, Chinese are not as good. And if they won, that they were making a statement.
I think they'd rather be remembered for the impact that their success and winnings had on knocking down the barriers of prejudice. Through winning, they gained a measure of acceptance by the white community, and this contributed towards breaking down those prejudices. And I'm sure that this is how they would really rather be remembered versus their skill at playing the game.
正是这种精神，带领中华学生足球队继续创造辉煌。继1933年赢得 BC 足球内陆杯之后，又分别在1937年和1939年捧回2届 Spalding Cup。这些中华男儿们离开球队之后，不少为社会贡献卓著，继续在社区甚至全国范围内发挥影响力。Doc Yip 后来成为加拿大第一位华裔律师，并且成为推翻排华法案的功臣之一。Tom Louis 后来成为 London Drugs 的总裁，并先后获颁 BC 省和加拿大勋章。William Law 后来加入皇家海军，成为第一位具有华人血统的海军军官。
One of the things is there's a long history of the Chinese here, and many had to fight very hard to make Vancouver and Canada a place that was a good place for the Chinese to live.
2011年 BC 体育名人堂宣布， 赢得1933年 BC 足球内陆杯的中华学生体育会足球队获颁体育先驱奖，表彰他们在逆境当中表现出的非凡勇气和球技。
They had a level playing field, and they could prove they were the best, and they could prove that they could play with anybody, and they could beat anybody. That's what should be remembered from that team, and that's why they are really a pioneering team.
对于这份迟到的殊荣，当年队员当中唯一在世的遗孀 Molly Yip 以及队员的后人们都颇有感触。
We've made it. We've made it to the top. It's been a long and difficult struggle, but we deserve to be recognized for accomplishment through a difficult time.
By remembering this event and highlighting it in the BC Sports Hall of Fame, future young Canadians will know the role of this team in addressing racism. So that's for the betterment of all Canadians.
Very proud of him to do that. Yeah.
而对于历史学家 Henry Yu 而言，中华学生足球队这段历史不仅为华人在加拿大的历史写下辉煌一页，对于今天的新移民仍有积极的鼓舞作用。
I think it gives new Chinese a better sense of belonging. Yes, you may have just arrived, but the Chinese have been here since the first moments that the British came, and that if you see something that's wrong, that's not fair, that you should in fact fight for justice, because that's really what the soccer team is about.